Ladies and gentlemen, this is welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Mr. Amazing, here on the Amazing Galaxy, and I am going to be doing some Star Trek online for you all here today. I'm going to be doing videos for every faction, gameplay through for every faction of this game. And I will be doing some DC Universe Online videos for you all as well. Good playthrough and evil playthroughs. I will be starting all my playthroughs probably as good playthroughs first, and then I'll do my evil playthroughs after. Starting with this game as well. Now let's go with my favorite one, the original Starfleet here first. We will go with a female human. And I will be Starfleet Engineer Officer. As an engineer officer in Starfleet, you support your ship and crew by increasing their survivability and using improved technology to outlast and outmaneuver opponents. Your efforts focus on withstanding damage, improving the performance of your technology and equipment, and deploying power generators and defensive minefields. Your ingenuity and resilience can turn the tide of any conflict. Starfleet Science Officer. As a science officer in Starfleet, you use your skills and knowledge to support your ship and your crew. You can weaken or incapacitate enemies, enhance sensor operations, create energy fields, and treat the injuries of your fellow officers. Your greatest strength is your versatility. Starfleet Tactical Officer. As a tactical officer in Starfleet, you defend your ship and crew, take command of combat scenarios, stealth squad commands and damage boosts are a few tools in your arsenal, and you support your crew by drawing enemy fire or bolstering the effectiveness of your away team with superior tactics. Decisive strikes and overpowering tactics allow you to effectively lead the charge. Let's go with, let's go Starfleet Officer. This is going to probably take me the longest, because I can never figure out which one I like. Well, let's go with that one. Well, I don't do this very often. I'm gonna do this just because I don't do it very often. So I'm gonna do this. Eye color. What? Yeah, that's cool, but no. Actually, I'm gonna begin changing her hair color. So let's go. Yeah, I like that. Earpiece? No. No earpiece. I was like one bigger chest on chicks. I don't get it. It's weird. I should not be sad about. Actually, I'm gonna name this character after one of my all-time favorite television series. Buffy Summers. Let's go.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. Press the X button to talk with them.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground. Find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. We'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. Let's do this.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Alright, sir. On my way.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Tarsus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet? Barely. The Tarians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right, lead the way.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
Good job, Lieutenant. That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
What the hell happened here?
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one aboard with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Off to our first mission. Off to our first planet. To have some fun here.
It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay late. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there.
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. To sprint, press and hold the left stick.
Is that a worm?
I already figured this out.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crashed shuttle nearby. Let's have a look.
There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it, anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Give him a hand.
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents.
Indeed.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where? This one of my crew members died. Meow! Mother trucker just killed one of my men.
What do they feed these things? Look, never mind.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
You were lucky to be alive,
You're
Doctor.
telling me. We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed, I'll get them. Lead the way.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks. We'll have a look.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
To do so, press the options button and select the
Targets are ready,
option
Lieutenant.
under the ship
Let the
crew
survivors
heading.
start shooting and give them some pointers.
Works for me.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control. Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
They're right behind me!
You mother truckers are ugly.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
You mother truckers are ugly.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tarsi guide the pass while I get the others into cover.
Retreat to the ship with pleasure. Into the ship? but then we'll be trapped.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea. Shut the doors! They're right behind us!
Close the door.
Okay, last time I was here, Scotty, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe if there's enough charge in the batteries.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed. So what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
Get the survivors to the shuttle terrace. Ticey and I will rescue the hostages.
We can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Like thermal breadcrumbs. Hey, good thinking.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help! Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Not on my watch.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
She's not wrong. We need to get out.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are the Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Let's find out. Ready faces just in case they're not in the mood for questions.
Looks like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant. Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good to fight, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser along with sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
Indeed.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two
Are
of
you ready
us.
to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Yes, return to ship.
Lieutenant.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I will end this episode of Star Trek Online. I will be back with some more videos for you guys. Like I said, I have never played any Star Trek game ever, except for the original Nintendo system. But other than that, it was the only other one I ever played was the original Star Trek for the original Nintendo. And this is the first ever Star Trek game I've ever played for the PS5. So I will be back, ladies and gentlemen, with some more Star Trek Online. I'm sorry if I mucked up a little bit on the space battles, but I am trying, and I will do the best I possibly can. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Amazing. This has been The Amazing Galaxy. I am your host, Mr. Amazing. Until next time, out.